Shay and Blue was kind enough to send me 5 of their best-selling fragrances, so I thought I would try them all with you guys. I have worn a few of these already just to get a little bit of idea on their wear test, and just because I was so excited. And I will tell you, one of them is Gracie's favorite, and she has not only claimed it, though I haven't given it to her, but she has worn it 3 days to school. Whatever, we'll let her have her fun. It's not makeup, it's perfume. As long as it's not too strong, I have no problem with it. So if you were interested in learning more about some of Shay and Blue's fragrances, please stay tuned. Much like a lot of the products that I have been reviewing lately for you guys have been clean products, and this is yet another clean line. To quote, choose clean, all-gender fragrance that's all about you. Vegan, cruelty-free, made in the UK. Play, layer, and pair your scents together to unlock personality amplification. So they have a selection of layering duos where they recommend 2 fragrances to be worn together. There's also discovery sets, and I didn't get the opportunity to try all of them, but they did send me 5, so let's try them together and see what we think. First one is Melrose Apple Blossom. I have been liking spraying on my little cotton pads lately because they hold the fragrance so well, and oh my gosh, it's making my living room here smell impeccable. So this one is Melrose Apple Blossom. This one's nice. It is so fresh, and that's one thing about this brand that I really liked, much like Net Fragrances when I reviewed those. They have such a crystal clean scent to them. It's not like a synthetic, it's not kind of bitter in the dry down. It's just a really true, like crystal clear fragrance. This one's nice. It's like a fruity floral. A light fruity floral. That is one thing I will say with these. Again, with clean fragrances, you don't get quite the longevity. The sillage is still decent. I'd say intimate to medium, depending on how much that you spray. I have been layering the one that I'm going to save for last. I'll tell you more about that one when I get there. But as Shay and Blue said on their website, these can easily be layered to amplify one note or one fragrance category more than another, perhaps like floral or citrus or whatever you wanted to do. But this one was Melrose Apple Blossom. Let's see if we can find the notes on it. It says dancing blossom spiked with Moorish salted toffee apple, sharp lemon bamboo, and cool chilled amber. It also says you will love this if you like Marc Jacobs Daisy, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, DKNYB Delicious, Chanel Chanson Tendre, and Dior J'adore. I would agree. It is reminiscent of DKNYB Delicious, but kind of less tart. That's funny, now that they say those, it's like I do smell like hints of those in this fragrance. Smart to do that too, because I can't tell you how many times I blind bought a fragrance thinking it's going to be one way, and it was totally different way. So thank you for doing that, Shay and Blue. Next one we will experience is Black Tulip. The downside that each of these bottles is the exact same, so there's no differentiation according to color of the bottle. So this one smells a bit creamier, a bit more of what I would depict as a night scent, a little more voluptuous of a scent. This is a very modern fragrance line, by the way. Decadent as is deadly, Oriental plum flirts with creamy white chocolate and wood, contrast of fresh cyclamen and sensual undertones. A day to night fragrance. Pleasure and perfection. You will love this if you like Tom Ford Black Orchid, YSL Black Opium, Mugler Angel, Victor and Rolf Flower Balm, Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, and Guerlain Le Petit Robe Noir. I can see some of those, some not as much. But as I said, it is more of a sensual nighttime fragrance. I will say, looking on the website too, they have a lot of very positive reviews. So it seems like people who tried their fragrances really do enjoy them. Let's see. Next we have Lilacs and Gooseberries, which seems like it's one of their more popular fragrances, because whenever I tried researching Shay and Blue, Lilacs and Gooseberries seemed to be what came up the most. So as suspected, this is a very spring-like fragrance. Floral, light and carefree. They quoted Taylor. Nightmare dressed as a daydream, a twisted and addictive juicy floral. Obsessive lilacs open to the thrill of dark demons. Twisted with sharp gooseberries, drenched in juice, finishing this intoxication with smooth white amber. I wonder if they have a tie to Taylor. I wouldn't think that you'd be able to quote specifically like that, but maybe. And this one doesn't have the if you like this, then you'll like this to it. I looked under similar brands. There's nothing mentioned. All of these fragrances, if I didn't mention two, are unisex. They wanted their Shay and Blue to be like a gender-free line. But this one's very clean. It's a lot of times when I think lilac, I think of very potent, very fragrant, because lilacs can be, obviously, very potent, very floral, very kind of a loud note in the floral story. But this one's very light and delicate. It's nice. So far, I don't know. I don't know if I'd like the Apple Blossom. The Lilac one more. Black Tulip would probably be last though. It's just not my style. I like it, it's just not my style. All right, and next they have a good projection, by the way. Just physical as I spray. It's a good amount comes out. What do you think this is gonna smell like, guys? Blood oranges. It's very citrus. It smells like a blood orange. Very citrus. So it's energizing, it's light, it's happy. It's fairly bold for an orange scent. Let's see. Lip smacking burst of refreshingly zesty fragrance underpinned with rich and sensual blend of musk, woods, and smoky leather. Okay, yeah, you get that. A hint of it, but yeah, you can smell that. Truly, uniquely unisex any time of day. You will love this if you like Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, Hermes Eau d'Orange Verte, Le Labo Neroli, and Jo Malone Orange Bitters. You do get a bit more of that bitter note in the dry down. Of the ones we've experienced, I'd say this one, Blood Oranges, and Black Tulip maybe are the most quote-unquote masculine. I know this is a gender-free line, so obviously anybody can wear any of these fragrances. Again, as I said, you can layer them to boost one over another, but I think that leather note in here just gives it a hint of maybe a more masculine fragrance. I'd hesitate to say Lilac Gooseberries would be most feminine just because of that floral note, but I mean, they all just smell so clean and light that I think they are gender-free and any gender could wear them. I'll say unless you want a very feminine or very masculine scent. I mean, they're not as gender neutral as like YSL Libra, where it truly could go either way. I think they're just such refreshing scents that anyone can wear them, if that makes sense. And lastly, Gracie's favorite, Salt Caramel. I do have to say, it might be my favorite too. That's why I can't give it to her, because I want it too. But this has been really nice layered. It's just such a gourmand scent, and you get that salt and you get that caramel, and I just love it. I truly love it. It smells a bit like fresh caramel corn though, where you get that, you know, the warm butter and the kind of popcorn scent to it still. I really like this one. Some caramel popcorny type scents, they do smell a bit on the synthetic side. Like as with all of these, this is a very true, clear scent. And as I said, I've been layering it with anything that does have that more caramel note to it, like Charosa, the Boom Boom Cream, as well as their note that has that more caramel note to it. It's the darker one. They just came out with the body cream for it, but I can't think of what number it is. So that one, or what other have I been wearing this with? Oh, I wore it with Bourbon Vanilla, which gave it a little bit more of a smoky feel to it. I wonder how it would go with like Old Fashioned, or wonder how it would be with Angel Share to get that kind of spicy note with the caramel. I wonder, or maybe Altair. Maybe it's just because that's more of a caramel color than I'm pairing the two together. But either way, Salt Caramel, also a very yummy one. All of these are cruelty-free, sustainable, Vegan, clean, and gender blends. Shay and Blue is the name of the line. I will leave links down below to each of the fragrances that we've tried. Again, they have body products, they have hand soaps, they have lip tints that have these fragrances in them. I definitely am considering, I will nearly, most certainly be getting like the body wash or a hand wash in some of these because I really do enjoy these scents and I wonder if that will extend their life a little bit. Also, just a note, it is a London-based brand. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you out if you were curious about Shay and Blue or if you were looking for a new clean fragrance line. It's definitely one to check out. Mwah! Love you so much. Thank you, Shay and Blue, for giving me the experience of testing your fragrances. I am greatly enjoying them. Thank you so much. Love you all. See you soon. Bye-bye.